Hey Sagittarius, I am your astrologer, Wonder Girl, taking you to new heights. Here's your weekly forecast for the week of Monday, April 2nd to Sunday, April 9th, 2018. Now what we've got going on this week is Venus hanging out right here in Taurus, where it actually moved into the very end of last week, but will be here for the next few weeks. And that for you, Sagittarius, is in your 6th house of your job and of your daily routines. So I think what you're trying to figure out is how you can have a set of daily routines that you just like better, that you feel more comfortable with, is more stable for you, that you feel more confident in some way. I think you're trying to figure that out. You also have to do with your job, figuring out how you can have a better, more stable job that brings in more money, and can also be thinking about your health, how to just feel better physically, okay, being a big focus for you. All right, while you're trying to figure that out, how you can have a more stable job, set of daily routines, or feel healthier, I do think, however, there are some things that you're still trying to work out in your mind before you can feel like you want to feel on your job and on the day-to-day. Okay, and those things you're trying to work out have a lot to do right here where the Sun and Mercury are at the very beginning of this week on Monday and Tuesday in your 5th house of happiness. Also of love and romance, of kids if you have any, and of passion projects. So I think what you're trying to figure out before you can start to do things in a better way on the day-to-day is what actually makes you happy, what you like, what you enjoy. How you can work with kids or some kind of passion project in some way that you really like, okay? Because there's no sense in having a good set of daily routines, feeling more stable and more confident on the day-to-day if you're not doing something that it is that you like. All right, and I think that's what you were trying to figure out here, okay? And I think you're doing a lot of thinking, especially with Mercury going retrograde, over how you can start to be happier, build more happiness, and build more joy into your life. I think another thing that you're thinking about has a lot to do right here with the North Node in Leo, which is in your 9th house of something new and different you have not done before, with the Mercury and the Sun on Monday and Tuesday of this week trining the North Node in your 9th. So you're not just thinking about how you can be happier in life so that you can have a better job, a better set of daily routines, be healthier. You're also thinking about perhaps something new that you need to do to be happier. Maybe thinking about a new romantic relationship, some new situation with kids, something new in regards to a passion project. And I think you're figuring out or trying to figure out how you can do something new or take some new thing that you're working on and really begin to be happier with it, be more excited about it, and do more of what it is that you love on the day-to-day in a regular kind of way. Okay, so that's what's going on at the beginning of this week. Also, what's going on Monday and Tuesday while you're thinking about a lot of that is going to be right here, where Mars and Saturn are in your 2nd house of money. Also of confidence and of your gifts and skills and talents. So while you're trying to figure out here what you can do to be happier, doing something new, and to be more excited perhaps on the day-to-day, at work, on the job, I think you're also trying to figure out how you can earn money from this thing, get more income, be more confident doing what it is that makes you happy, how you can do something you enjoy in a more stable and secure kind of way, and how you can also use all or more of your gifts and skills and talents in order to move forward on this, okay? And I think you're trying to figure that out at the beginning of this week. Then, on Wednesday, Mercury, as it's going retrograde in your 5th house, backs up into a square here with Saturn in your 2nd. And I think what that could bring on Wednesday or Thursday are perhaps some hard conversations, either with other people or internally with yourself, or some hard choices and decisions that you may have to make. These conversations and decisions are going to be about how you can finance a passion project, get income in a way that makes you happy, be stable doing something that you enjoy. Could also be finding more of that stability or financing kids if you have kids, or with some kind of romantic relationship. If it's not hitting you financially, it could also be about how to be more confident and using more of your talents doing something that it is that you enjoy. And I think after thinking about this for a lot of the week, trying to figure out how you can be happier in your life and more excited on the day-to-day, I think the end of the week provides you with more seriousness, to make more decisions, to make more choices here, so that you really can sustain some happy things, so that you really can make it happen. and so that you really can be confident doing something that it is that you enjoy regularly. All right. The conversations or the thoughts that you're having could be hard, could also be very serious or restricting in some way, but I think they can help you. One of the places they can help you is going to be right here where Jupiter is, in your 12th house of your insides and your spirituality, because we do have Jupiter at the end of this week, Thursday and Friday, and really for a while, since they're slow moving planets, even though it's coming more exact this week, making a sextile to Pluto in your second. So I think anything that you can do here to understand how you can finance something that you enjoy, find more stability or confidence doing something that you like, is going to help you here to start to feel more comfortable on the inside, to start to put your mind more at peace, more at rest here. And yeah, hopefully it'll help you to find the money and the confidence that it is that you need. And I think working with the money, building more of that stability into your life that you need, even if it requires you to change the way you make money, to change the skills that it is that you use, is then going to help you to just feel better, sleep better at night, put your mind more at peace. Okay. So I see that going on. Then the last thing that I want to mention after all that happens on Saturday of this week and into next week, Venus, as it moves further through Taurus in your 6th house, is going to come into a trine with Saturn. And I think what that's going to bring at the end of this week is you finally beginning to understand more or less what you need to do to bring money in, to bring income in, to feel more stable and secure, to feel more confident in your life. And I think the end of the week, you start to move forward on that, working in a way on the job, on the day-to-day, in a way that can bring you more money, in a way that can bring you more confidence. And I see you putting in a lot of work and a lot of effort and a lot of dedication that I think is going to pay off for you to start to feel more stable and secure, to bring more money to you, to do some things that it is that you need to feel more unique and like you're making some progress in a really, really practical way. Okay. But that good feeling, I think, I don't even know if I want to call it a good feeling. I think it's just going to bring more stability. Perhaps that's going to come in on Saturday. I think is going to first depend on you during the middle of the week, figuring out how to finance something you enjoy, how to be confident doing it, and how to use more of your skills to accomplish that. Okay. And only after you figure that out is this really nice trine going to come in on Saturday, starting to give you more of the structure that it is that you need, more of the dedication and more of the discipline to actually make progress on the day-to-day and feel more healthier, healthier, doing these things that you like, that you enjoy in a really practical way that you decided on earlier. Okay. So that's what's going on there. Now for your card, Sagittarius, is the 3 of Pentacles reversed. This card to me can definitely indicate when it's reversed, feeling like you don't feel like people respect you. Maybe that's what you're worried about this week. You feel like people don't respect you, people don't look up to you, whatever way. And I think what this card is saying, is who cares if that's the case? Like, are you happy with what you're doing? You know, do you like it? Is it working for you in a very practical way? I think that's the first thing I want to say about this card. Okay. And if what you're doing is working for you, then don't worry about what everyone else says. But if what you're doing is not working for you, then maybe you need to make some changes. I think this card also says when it's reversed, if you feel like people don't respect you and people aren't working with you, are you talking to them? Are you communicating with them? Are you letting them know what's going on with you? Sometimes this card does indicate a need to include people in your process. I know sometimes my Sagittarius is, especially with Scorpio ruling the 12th house, you like to keep things private. You like to keep things close to the chest, especially the things that mean the most to you. And I think what this card is saying is, sometimes you got to loosen up the grip. You got to let people in on your process. And if you let them in on your process, if you need their help, you might be surprised how much all of a sudden their tune changes, because now they know things about you that they didn't know before, and because maybe they like what it is that they're seeing. Okay. So that's what I've got to say for that card. Either do what works for you, or if it's not working for you and you need help, open up, loosen the grip, and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with what can come out of that. Okay, so that's what I've got for you this week, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for watching my horoscope. If you like it, please like it on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends, and I will talk to you later.